Hello everybody and welcome back. I'm Will Dragon and this is Timberborn. We are back in our beautiful settlement of Porsaw, where our beavers are now finally starting to flourish. We've got our beautiful swimming pools all set up, where they do laps to the sounds of the bells. We've got an eager early morning swimmer right there. We do also have, let's go and there you go, open that all up. We do have this ready to go, but it is going to go and cost us a lot. And I mean a lot of metal. We're probably talking somewhere in the region of about 250. So we're not going to quite go and open that up yet. Because as well, something else that we really did want to get done in this episode was to get our dirt extractor all up and running. Now, question is, where do we extract our dirt from? So, let's come to landscaping. Let's come to our dirt extractor. It will cost us 100 treated planks. We have those. 50 metal. We've soared past that number. And 100 gears. So we can easily go and get ourselves a beautiful little dirt extractor. Then the question is, like I said, where do we go and place it? Now, obviously, I don't want it to be too far. I mean, I could just go and stick it back here and let it dig its hole, should we say, in the background. I mean, we do have a path coming right down here. We're going to have a dirt extractor just past the coffee plantation. I mean, not the worst place in the world for it. So that's where I'm going to go for. Now, let's attempt to do this properly. Now, of course, this does actually need power, doesn't it? Maybe that's not the best place for it. What I think I will do is let us go and do some, we say, planning. And I want to... I'm going to want a transit station. Whoops, sorry, wrong buttons. That one? Nope, sorry, not that one. Yep, okay. Can't play far too many similar games and they all have different buttons for the same functions. So if I was to attempt to put this going down there. Sure, if he went down there, and I put I'll go and take out both of those, some dynamite down there, I'll put some stairs down, and I'll put the dirt extractors just down on this level. And then to get to this, we're of course going to dig out of here. That needs to go 2 down. That needs to go in there. And that needs to go on top. That should all be pretty simple. Once that's built, that should be buildable. Once that's destroyed, the next part should be buildable. Let's go and have placed. Let's blow that up and let's get our vertical tubeway up and running. That'll allow us to connect to this. That allows us to build these and blow this out, and then like I said, we will go and build ourselves of course go and move those because I don't actually need to go down one level. I actually need to kind of come up one level. Yes, I'll place that there. And that now placed there. Let us simply place that there. Place some pathing across, and that will give us some dirt extraction. So that's going to go and get itself online. And then are very much going to need dirt storage. Got several empty warehouses. But we'll deal with those as get to them. Wait, is that the right way around? It is the right way around. Go and place those two in there. Those in there. Then let's go and place our next level of storage. There's a nice little upgrade to the old storage. Put a lovely line of dirt. Not a line in the dirt, but a lovely line of dirt. Metal we can go up to 540, planks 900, scrap metal, we'll grab another one of those. Always useful having more log storage and probably more metal storage. Okay, so that's now being built already. Of course, with our planks that we don't have. And go ahead. I might give them a second. Of course, I do need to rebuild my industrial area. But for now, I'm happy for the resources to just kind of keep coming in. For them to just kind of keep upping themselves. Of course, yes, we do need that, that power to come down to here. Now, look at that. How useful is that going to be? Let us go to the right one for a start. I know we can't go and place this in there because if we do that, obviously we won't get one on top of it because we already have something on top. So those dreams are shattered. Let's continue with other dreams. Wait. Alrighty then. That's that much connected. Now, of course, we have problems getting to these bits. So, we're just going to very, very quickly and easily. Again, wrong buttons on the old rotate. Chuck that in there, and that'll allow me to get back here to build this. And so then we'll all be plugged in. And everybody will just be happy. We are supplying 3,000, we are demanding 2.5. Really, is that it? That's all I'm pushing out. Could be doing a little bit better than that. It is going to demand... I have no idea. 200. Okay, so we'll still be well within our capacity. That won't be a problem. And do you know what? We can actually go and start building this great monstrosity as well. Let's go and put this into place. And so then this will now allow them to build their two-tiered, two-platformed exercise areas. If that's what you want to go and call them. And that may just increase the number of beavers I potentially have. To increase health, we need to have well-being 17. So no, that's just generally actually just gotten there. The number of beavers I have should slightly increase anyway. After that, I imagine it would be a 27. So we'll be a little bit off that. There you go. Dirt extraction is now on its way. Absolutely fantastic. And I think what I might do... I was thinking of destroying this, basically, but I don't actually know if I want to. Might leave it there for a second. Yes, there you go. That's been started. Our dirt is also now being extracted. And so one of the other things for us to unlock is the actual dirt block. And now I can play with dirt blocks. And being able to play with dirt blocks is going to allow me build my potential farm. Now, what we're going to have is this basin completely covered, except for this little exit where the water's just going to go shooting out. How are we doing on dirt? We've got lots of it. We have none of it. We have 66 of it. Cost me how much? 6 per thing. I can technically make 11 more. You know what? That'll do. That'll be fine. We're going to start pushing this forward, and then we'll start to work out exactly where it is that exactly that we need to start building our pillars to support everything else. Now, the contamination shouldn't rise up through pillars, I don't think. It's been a while since I put serious thought into that. But yeah, we're going to cover this up, and this is going to become a giant farm, basically. Yeah, we'll keep those being built. Yep, as you can see, if we come to this, there you go. Starting to push out and break things. That's what we like to do. Really would love to all closed up, but I guess that's not going to quite happen. We've got a gap of 2. Oh, this would be such a ridiculous thing to attempt to puzzle out. I'm just going to build it as we go, see where we kind of end up. Let's leave them to keep going. I mean, we're going to have to do it slowly anyway because of gathering up all of the dirt we're going to need. Okay, and this is as far as my plan got because, yeah, we do have problems of actually getting access to a lot of these things. Because we actually need to get access to this and then be able to build a platform. So I need to get access to all that. Do you know what? Yep, let's go for what was potentially not the most economical plan, but let's go down there. And oops. Okay, we can still do it from this angle. Oh no, wait, hang on a minute. This isn't going to work anyway. Let's just move that. Because I need to get access to the top levels, not just the bottom level. So in fact, this whole plan is completely half-baked and not thought through. Right, so let's go and get rid of those paths. And So, I mean, I in general need access to right here. Go ahead and do that. One way would definitely be to do this. That's just going to mess things up, isn't it? But anyway, that'll get us access to this top bit. But then, of course, I do need to get access to all of these as well. So... many, many problems with this construction. Many, many, many. Go and attempt to fill in some of these blanks, shall we? Oh, I don't know where that one potentially just turned up. Hopefully nowhere. I'm hoping that little noise means I cannot build while I try to build it. So I'll get all of that side built. Awaiting materials. Of course, our guys are just a little bit busy over here. That's fine. And... like I said, we just need to actually get across to here as well. Why don't we slightly change this up? Instead of building that there. Why don't we... slightly outwards. Hang on, let's pause again because I'm making a meal out of this as well. What we actually need is simply, yes, one of those. That will get me full access. What we don't need yes. There's no way that that should have just disappeared. Thank you. I was obviously accidentally deleting this pillar as well. Then we need to go and build on top of here. That will give them access to build everything, and then we can just go and destroy it. We're all good and done. But for now, yes, they're concentrating on putting some dirt down. Expanding, or should I say shrinking the size of this, but only by appearance, not by actual volume. Well, not really. A little bit, but not really. We're just covering it up. It's going to now be an underwater sump. Underground sump. I'm sure you'll get what I mean, even if I don't. And of course, yes, we do have a lot of dirt coming in as well now. We also do need a hospital ward because, wow, we are getting a lot of injured beavers. A hell of a lot of injured beavers. And it is going to eventually cripple my economy. So we need a medical ward as well. Now, it's better if these medical wards are near the food and water, which are over here. So that being the case, let us aim for something down here, I think. And what I will do now, I'll start building one away just so I've got a little bit potentially more space, so to say. And what I will do is, I mean, yeah, that shouldn't be buildable. No, wait, that's not going to work. Build this one back. And that's... Now, this may just end up moving. And I want to get a bit of a feel for it as I'm building it. Yeah, no, I'm happy with that, I think. I mean, it's all in the final design, right? 2, 1, 2, 3. Think another one on there, which makes me think, should I center this off, which a 3 into a 10 cannot be done with, so let's just not even bother trying. That would go there. Path coming out. Double line there. Another passage in the middle. This is very similar to what I built on a previous build. Well-being. Medical beds. And then we shall put a whole bunch of decorations down the center. Clocks. Couple of diligent and hard-working beaver statues. Think a couple of braziers to finish it off, and that'll be my new medical ward. 19 beds. I mean, that should prove somewhat effective, I would say. And so then if we bring this online, we'll require that there. And let's go and use our layering tool. We'll require that to be built there to allow the rest of it to be built. Yes, that will be our new medical ward. Oh, we are getting up into here as well. This is being built and thrown together. Very nice, very nice. Well, I guess we can't quite reach this. Yep, too far, that's fair. We have thrown a whole lot of dirt down and started to expand. We'll leave those dirt numbers to slightly increase. Yes. Start to get that built as well. Now, in terms of other things, should we say, going on, our water and our food numbers are just fine. Our mushrooms have, I don't know, they've never really managed to really get going since we had the bit of the great collapse, to be honest. We try and we try and we try, but just don't quite last long enough. Now, I'll keep coming back to it and I'll keep an eye on it. Because obviously we need to just double check, do we have a mushroom supply problem or do we have a mushroom fermenting problem? So I'll keep a small eye on it and see how it goes. Exercise plaza. Oh, that's because we've just gone and built the thing underneath. Why that's just happened. We have this coming this direction as well. Very nice. We have this very slowly, as this is now the extra project, going in that direction. Nice. Well, that will be our medical ward because, again, we have a slight beaver injury problem. That's what happens when you put two words together, folks. And we are going to continue to push that forward. Then, of course, we're going to get more entertainment and fun stuff online. And we do still have 30 free beds, so I'm not worried about that either. We will eventually expand this corner to complete our little housing district, at least in terms of houses. Then I need to finish decorating it, and there is definitely something that needs to go into the middle of that. But that is kind of going to be a much future problem because we also do need to increase our power output by rather a large amount. Now, I think... No, I didn't. I came up with an idea, but I didn't start putting it down on digital paper. Of using these as well, and then having a power shaft coming along this way. Question is... who, what, why, where, how? Now, if those should be the exact same power, so every one will give me about 500. And so what I need to do... because I probably do want... I mean, I've got this. I probably want at least double that. I mean, these as well. These take power, I believe. No, that one doesn't. This one does. 600. So that's going to take... that's a whole water wheel on its own. Plus then, as I said, expansions, power needs... I mean, at least another 6. If not more, really. I mean, 10 would be quite a nice number. And so if I was to come across here and I was to say, let's build me something ridiculous. Let's start landscaping. The levies cost 12, dirt blocks cost 6. So we're going to go for dirt blocks because it will be easier in the long run. Oh, we have made the surface. What's going on here? Oh, we seem to have just somehow managed to set things a little bit sideways. Not quite. That's possibly what I went and did a second ago. It's exactly what I went and did a second ago. I've got a hole. Better? Need to be careful that I don't miss any gaps and have a hole in the plan. Okay, so that would in essence be it to, should we say, begin with. Then I would need to take off which doesn't destroy what's above it, of course, because of the good old new rules. And so that, in essence, would be the bad water exit. Now then, we have a beautiful path of 6, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2 up on that one. 5, 6. I don't know why I recounted because I knew exactly where I was going, but never mind. That's what it would take. And of course, is much, much too high. I thought I was going far too high. Yes, destroy those. Is this in fact as high as I need to go? It's kind of hard to judge these levels a little bit. It is. And these being 6 wide and the wheels needing a width of 5, you get just over one of these per 1 wheel per overhang. So we're currently into 12, so that gives us a 2 over, so there's 2 wheels so far. Let us... Of course, I'm not going to lie to you, which I'm sure none of you will be surprised at. No thought has gone into how I actually get over here and start building this. But it will be possible. There will be overhangs, there will probably be a tube-way station, there will be many, many things. There may even, in fact, be tube-ways. Because why not? There may even, in fact, just be some tube-ways. Then... grab these. Now this... Yep. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'll be the next up, right? And that looks like it might actually be as much as I need. It is. And so... how does that leave me? 12, 18. I take 2 more off that. That leaves me with 4 to go round a corner. I think that actually works out perfectly. And yeah, that should be just fine. Absolutely beautiful, I tell you. And then this will... we could kick it back on itself. We could kick it back on itself. Oh, to look at that. Beavers are becoming happier. We've clearly gone and built some fun, happy things. Could kick it back on ourselves and then kick it out here. Which... be a terrible idea, I don't think. Would also potentially... make the design a little bit easier to get to once things start to get built. Got a wall, so we need 3 of these. And yeah. And then... oh, well, we kind of messed that one up, didn't we? Fine, and yep, we kind of messed this up, didn't we? How far are we off? Oh, yep, another 3. Let's try that again. At which point... at which way so much? Wait, we'll calm that self down. Those 2. Then... now, of course, this will not block contamination. That is not what terrain blocks do. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, so close. So close. we wanted to go and do is oh wait, hang on. Slightly missed it. Well, nope. You can all here. You can all there. There, except for you. Disappear. Done. And then finish off dirt blocks. That is, in essence, beginnings of another power system, and I can run the power shaft down here off the end of here, and whether I bury it, whether I have it going across, whether I sky send it, I just don't know. And then this will continue to come off the edge of the map here when we eventually get to it. This is my initial design, shall we say. This is what I think I'm going to go for. And that'll get me an extra couple of thousand power, basically. And so if we come back over here, what's happened in my absence? Oh, we've got our beautiful first exercise platform. That's looking absolutely lovely. Oh, would you look at all those metal blocks? Not too much scrap metal, though. Our scrap metal is struggling a bit. We also have 22 injured beavers. So that's not going to be helping the sitch in the slightest. That's also going to be slowing down our metal gathering. Now, I'm going to go and pause you because you definitely made our beaver injuries increase. So that should hopefully now get them to go down as opposed to up, whilst we recover some, get our builders back online, etc., get a lot of these things built, and hopefully keep things moving forward. And so with that, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of the episode. I'm going to hit that magical pause button to stop myself from clicking anything else. And that just leaves me to say that until we see you again, as per always, I hope that you will stay safe, happy, and healthy.